Hello there. I recently stopped by a nearby thrift store, kind of a closeout store, to check on if they had any Star Wars items for sale. And I found two at a really good price. One was a game, and the other one happened to be part of the Star Wars Mission Fleet series. Which one did I pick up? Because this is not the one I picked up there. The one I picked up there was much bigger than this one. Which one was it? Well, let's find out, shall we? Thank you for stopping by this channel and checking out a couple of great buys that I recently picked up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. I really appreciate your support, and it does help out the channel. Now, what did I pick up at the thrift store? Let me show you the first one. We'll do the game first. And the game is a very popular game. Has been around for, gosh, probably 100 years already, or at least close to 100 years, with a lot of variations over the last 20, 30 years. And of course, Star Wars is one of those variations. In fact, there have been a few Star Wars variations of this game over time. The one I happened to pick up recently was the Star Wars Mandalorian Monopoly game. So, as you can see, it is a great Monopoly game. A little bit heavy there, a little bit of weight to this game. And yes, I do already have one of these, and it is sitting up on my shelf over here, along with a couple other things. And I just like the looks of this game, because when we look at the back here, you can see that it has a very colorful board dealing with the Mandalorian and with the characters from the Mandalorian. Some great pieces to move around the board, both good guys and a couple bad guys. And just looks really sharp. I like the looks of this. Now, this game originally would sell for about $35 in the store. So when I saw the price of this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to have to pick it up. But I didn't really pick it up for me. I'm also involved with a youth group here in town, and they've got a little thing coming up in December at their Christmas party, and we'd like to have some prizes for them to bid on and so forth. So the price of this one made it very easy to come up with. And what was that price? Well, if we look at the sticker here, $10, $9.99 for a $35 game. I didn't think that was bad at all. Any Monopoly game for $10 isn't too bad. That's a pretty decent price. I have a feeling even the regular Monopoly game is a little more than $10. So picking up a Star Wars Mandalorian Monopoly game for $10, I did not think was a bad price at all. So there is item number one that I picked up at the thrift store. What was the second one? Well, like I said, it was one of the big Mission Fleet Starships. Now, you might remember what Mission Fleet is. It's been a little while since we've had any new ones come out. This one happens to be the Razor Crest, and this came out way back in 2021. And as you can see, the box is pretty big. And that's because the ship in here is pretty big. And of course, they did come with their own action figures and so forth. And like I said, this is the Razor Crest. So yeah, I did have one of those. I also have this T6 Jedi Shuttle, which comes with the Ahsoka Tano. And this one, I think the Razor Crest, I think I paid a regular price for. However, for this one, I picked it up on sale. It was on closeout. Now, these things sold for probably around $40-45 originally, which, yeah, it's an expensive little ship, but it's pretty good size for what you're getting. Plus, like I said, you get an action figure with it. In this case, it happened to be a Ahsoka Tano. Now, this one I did not pay regular price for, like I did the Razor Crest. At least I'm pretty sure I paid regular price for that one. This one I picked up for $29, which I did not think was too bad a price at that time. But then later on, I found a second one for even less. Paid only $15 for this one. Okay, so I have two Jedi shuttles. The one I recently picked up at the thrift store was even less expensive. Plus, and here's the bonus, I don't think I had this one in my collection yet. Probably because if I did see it in the store, I didn't want to pay $45 for it. One time was enough. And then they disappeared from the store shelves and I never got to see it on sale anywhere. Until last week. So what ship was it? It was Boba Fett's Firespray, otherwise known as Slave One to us longtime Star Wars fans. Now granted, the ship isn't quite totally in proportion with the action figure, but hey, it's Boba Fett's ship, and in a decent size even. Now when we take a look at this one, we can see from the front of the box here, it actually has some fairly decent coloring and so forth in it. And of course, it comes with Boba Fett. When we look at the back, that's when we can see all the details that come along with this one. For example, the side fins do turn, so you can have it flying horizontally or vertically. It does come with a couple of guns that do shoot missiles. And Boba Fett has two accessories. He has a pistol and a jetpack. And of course, Boba Fett fits inside the ship so that you can play with it. Now, like I said, according to the Walmart sticker here, the regular price on this ship was $45. So I would guess this was probably $45 too when it originally came out. What is it now? When we look at the sticker here, it says $7.99. $8. I picked up this big ship for only $8. And to tell the truth, now that I have it, I'm thinking I should really go back and buy a second one because they had like 3 or 4 of these on the shelf yet. Same with the Monopoly. They had another 3 or 4 sitting there. So I'm thinking it might be time to go back and visit that store and actually pick up another one of Boba Fett's Firespray ship. At least that's what we're calling it now, I guess, is the Firespray. To me, it's Slave One. It will always be Slave One. So there are my 2 buys that I picked up at the thrift store lately. I thought they were pretty good buys, but I want to know what you think. Leave a comment down below and tell me, was $9.99 a good price for the Monopoly set? And do you think $7.99 was a good price on Boba Fett's ship here? Also, don't forget to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when more videos come out. And of course, I would appreciate it if you shared this video with a friend. Well, until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.